Okay, what am I talking about? What's up, empaths? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Chan. I'm a psychic medium and spiritual mentor here to help you access your infinite spiritual gifts as well as your psychic abilities so that you can have more clarity, guidance, direction in your life so you can live an aligned, abundant life that feels good to you, and then you can literally just spread the love to everyone else. In this video, I want to talk about signs that you are in alignment. Now, this is pretty interesting because when I started familiarizing myself with the feeling of alignment and how to even live an aligned life, like I wasn't even sure what that was. I started to get familiar with the whole alignment concept in like 2020, like end of 2020. And I was like, okay, great. Like, how do I know that I'm in alignment though? Because like, I think I'm doing the right thing and I think I'm feeling aligned, but how do I know for sure? So in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you some signs that you are in alignment. So these will be physical signs that you can catch in your external environment in order to have evidence that you are living in alignment with your highest version, with your highest expression, your highest vibration, on your highest path. You get the point. To preface this video, the most important thing to know is that your inner world reflects.
Sorry, am I saying that properly? I'm having a brain fart again, as usual.
Your inner world is reflected out into the external. So anything that you feel inside, or your limiting beliefs or your subconscious stuff, even though you might be aware of it, or maybe you're totally not aware of it, it will manifest on the external reality or in the external reality so that you can have evidence of the things that you need to shift in your life, and also to receive the signs that you are following your most aligned path. So I hope that was clear, but that's something so important to remember, and it's because on this planet we have 12 universal laws. I think some people say there might be a few more than 12, but there is this law. The law of attraction is essentially the law of mirroring. So anything that we feel within, any subconscious stuff, any beliefs that we hold will always manifest in our physical reality. And that's a whole other topic. So if you want me to cover that topic in itself, then drop it in the comments below. But otherwise, we're going to get right into this video, like right now. Okay, so I posted a video recently. I'm gonna put it right here, or I think it's over here. I don't know. We'll find out. But it's a video that's all about how to live in alignment in 2023. And if you want to get familiar with the feelings of alignment and what it will feel like in your body, how it's going to kind of manifest in your external reality, then I highly suggest that you watch that video before watching this video, because I'm not going to go in depth on what alignment feels like, because I literally already talked about it for like a long ass time in the other video. So go watch that video and then watch this video. So let's begin with the first sign that you are in alignment with your highest vibration, okay? Number one, you attract synchronicities in your life. Now that is absolutely vague, I understand. There are many different kinds of synchronicities that you can attract into your life. And when you're aligned with your highest vibration, those synchronicities are going to be serendipitous and they're going to feel really good and exciting and expansive. So that's really important to take note. Yes, synchronicities can also be quote unquote negative. Obviously, if you have a negative emotion or and I say negative very lightly, like there's no such thing as a negative emotion. I guess I should say like more uncomfortable emotions, or let's say you have a limiting belief that you truly, really strongly believe in, then it can manifest as well and synchronize on the external world, meaning let's say you believe that, you're not worthy of love, then maybe you're going to attract someone in your life that is going to make you feel like you're unworthy of love. So again, that's a whole other video about limiting beliefs and subconscious blocks. If you want me to make a video on that, drop it in the comments below. So the first sign is you attract synchronicities in your life.
Okay.
So this could look like angel numbers. You constantly see the same angel numbers over and over and
Over and over and over and over and over again.
okay, to the point where it's like almost ridiculous. Okay, so not only will you attract these numbers on like the microwave or the stove or on your phone, you'll also attract these numbers in, you know, maybe the number of followers you have on your social media. Maybe you're driving by, you know, on a street and all the addresses are the angel number that has been popping up in your life. Maybe, you know, you get a ticket.
Not like a parking ticket or a speeding ticket, because we're not attracting that shit.
But I'm talking about, like, let's say you're going to a show and there on your ticket you have 444, or, you know, a license plate or a receipt or the amount you paid somewhere. Like once I went, you know, did this crazy grocery shopping and my bill was literally $888.88. Okay, you can't make that shit up. So angel numbers is one way that you will, you know, that your angels will communicate with you through angel numbers and those types of synchronicities. Now, another synchronicity, for example, is if you do have a really strong connection with the universe or your spirit team, or maybe you just started dabbling in that area and you have established what your sign is, you know, to the universe. For example, my sign is usually butterflies, and I'll try to be specific because I see a lot of butterflies. So in a sense, that's a really positive thing because it means that the universe is always behind me. My guides are with me all the time. And sometimes, you know, the ego comes in and is like,
Butterflies are like normal things that you're gonna see everywhere. So like, it's not your team and it's not the universe. It's just your freaking head.
no, don't listen to the ego, that's fake news. But I want to be specific because I also want to test my relationship with the universe sometimes and just see if I'm, you know, really aligned. So I'll be specific. I will ask for a black and yellow butterfly, or sometimes I'll ask for black and orange or blue and orange. Like, I'll be so crazy specific and they manifest every fucking time, which is so awesome. So if you haven't done this yet, definitely get clear on what your sign is with the universe, and I can also make a video on that. It's really, really simple. I think I even like created a reel on that on my Instagram, so if ever you want to check out, because I share a lot of psychic tips and manifestation tips on there. My Instagram is at @ch-ch-ch-chan-chan. Follow me and I will offer you some more value. Okay, another type of synchronicity, I guess this would be the third type, and then we'll just move on to something else. So the other thing is that, you know, you might be thinking of somebody, or you talked about somebody, or you had a random flashback to a memory with someone, and then they message you, or they text you, they call you, they send you an email, you see, you know, their picture somewhere, like stuff like that. That's a really clear sign that you are like in direct contact with the universe, which you always are, but like you're really working and co-creating with the universe, and that means your energy is in such a resistance-free place that the universe is just giving you whatever you think about. So when you are synchronized like that, you want to start asking for the things you want.
Coffee break.
Another sign that you are in alignment is you attract abundant situations like you're a professional at it, okay? So if I could give you an example, I was doing some abundance meditations, I think it was like a month ago, and then literally the next day, like I was doing it, I think I did it like 2 days in a row, and then the next day I received an email from my tax institution, and it was like, hey, we reviewed your 2020 tax return and here is whatever amount of money. Like, I got 3 refunds, which I was not expecting at all. And these are abundant situations, right? Abundance comes in so many different ways. It can come in, you know, an abundance of resources, an abundance of love, an abundance of appreciation, abundance of money. Money is not just physical money that you're getting. It can also be refunds, discounts, free stuff, you know, all of that. Yeah, really pay attention to that. Like, you know, you could be, let's say, going to a coffee shop and they're like, oh, hey, you're our 100th customer today. You get a free coffee. Like, that is a sign that you are mother trucking magnetic and you are tapping into your infinite abundance. You want to be really aware when that stuff happens. Or, you know, you just go in to see a friend and they give you a gift out of nowhere for no reason, you know? I've had so many moments like that, like this year, where I'm just like, wow, like, I'm just baffled at how, like, generous and giving the universe is, especially when you are valuing yourself, which is a really, really key component. When you start to value yourself and you see your worthiness, you know, the external reality has to match. So it's going to give you a bunch of stuff that also makes you feel valued and worthy. So pay attention to that. And it's so interesting. If ever you've had these types of situations happen to you where like you attracted a refund or you attracted like free money or you actually attracted clients in your business or customers to your shop out of the blue, so to say, or you got gifts out of nowhere, or anything like that, let me know in the comments below. Celebrating our wins and really like heightening the vibration of something exciting like that happening brings more our way. So anytime something like that happens, we don't want to take it lightly. We want to explode the vibration of it. So really soak into that excitement. And one way that you could do that is literally share it in the comments and I will freaking pump you up with that shit, because we all deserve to have abundance. We are innately abundant beings. All right, so the last sign that I would share is things just effortlessly work out for you. Effortlessly, okay? So for example, let's say you are driving downtown to a concert and you know it's Friday night, it's gonna be hella busy, there's gonna be traffic, but you're not even focused on that. You're just like, yay, I'm going to the concert. You're focused on all the positive things about that. And what are you doing? You need to, okay. You gotta love living in a 1-bedroom camper. It's awesome. Highly recommend. Or other things too, like things that have happened to me is just like, for example, we're on a camping trip, right? Road trip across North America. And there were so many times where we were like, oh shit, we didn't book a camping spot, or it's supposed to be high season, you know, everything's gonna be booked out. And, you know, I was like, you know what, don't worry about it. The universe has us. We're on this trip. We're obviously gonna find a spot. And every single time, I swear to God, I think this happened like 90% of the time, we would call the campground like the day before and they're like, yeah, I have one spot left and it's right here and you got full hookups and blah, blah, blah. And even sometimes, you know, we got discounts and we weren't expecting that, and it's really awesome. So it just, you know, allows you to also have evidence that the universe does have your back and you can always lean on it anytime, and to really lean on it, because when you do, things just feel so much more easy and they actually work out in your favor, better than if you were, you know, on your phone for 7 hours looking for a campground. I mean, when we would look on the websites, it would say, oh, this is full, that's reserved, blah, blah, blah. But anytime we would call, there was always a spot magically. Or like, it was like, oh yeah, I have someone leaving today, so you can, you know, take their spot. Like, it was just always perfect. Oh, this is a really good one. So one time we were like in between driving from Idaho to, I think it was Wyoming, and we have a slide out. So where I'm sitting right now is the part of the camper that slides out and slides back in, and it literally wouldn't slide out. So that was a problem, because we need to slide out our slide out in order to sleep, because we have to pull our bed down. So anyways, long story short, we were screwed pretty much. And this type of camper that we have has had, you know, a lot of like recall and just issues with the slide out. Anyways, so we were like, oh God, what do we do? So we went to this like dealer, I guess, that sold this type of camper, and we were like explaining our problem, and they were like, well, you know, we can definitely take care of it, but it's gonna take like 3 to 6 months to get the parts in. And we're like, well, that's not gonna work, because we're on a road trip and we're from Canada. Like, we can't be here for 3 to 6 months, you know? So anyways, the guy says, I'm so sorry, there's nothing I can do. But there was a part of me that just knew it was going to work out. I was disappointed in the moment, but there was still a part of me, which was my intuition, that was telling me it was just going to work out. So we go back to the car, then we're trying to call the company, blah, blah, blah. The guy comes back out and he's like, I think you're in luck. I think I might have one part left to fix this. So he measures our stuff, goes back in, and turns out they had the exact part of the exact side that was broken. And it literally took them 2 days to fix it. Actually, they fixed it within 24 hours, and we had our camper back, and it's been working wonderfully since then. And these are the types of situations that I'm talking about when it's like a really intense, serious situation. You have a choice. You can either, you know, freak out and think the worst is going to happen, or you can ask the universe for help. You can lean on the universe and have faith. And every time I've done that, and not many people that I know do this, I even have to talk my boyfriend into doing this sometimes because like his vibe can like kind of get in the way. But every time I've done this on this trip, everything has worked out. So I really encourage you to do that and to start leaning on the universe and start leaning on your spirit team. And that being said, before we get to the end of the video, if you are someone who is interested in tapping into your psychic abilities and being able to communicate with your spirit guides, to actually know who they are, to know how they help you, as well as your guardian angels, because they're really there whether you know they're there or not, whether you call on them or not. But because of the law of non-intervention, they cannot manipulate your free will. So the beauty of this is when you do communicate with them, you can ask for their help. And once you ask, it's an invitation for them to come in and help you out. And anytime that I was really in a sticky situation and I needed their help, it was miraculous, the things that happened. I could have never even imagined things working out that effortlessly and so perfectly for me. I wouldn't have been able to do that on my own. So if that's something that interests you and you're really ready for that next level of spiritual practice, and also to just heighten your vibration so that you can, you know, have the ability to do these readings for yourself where you're communicating with the spirit realm, and also offering these exact readings to others who might need your guidance because you do have these innate gifts, then I have a psychic mentorship program that literally allows you to do just that. Gives you the clarity, guidance, direction you want, teaches you how to do readings for yourself, how to do readings for others, how to strengthen your intuition, how to clear up your third eye, and how to just generally heighten your vibration so you release subconscious blocks, old patterns, and limiting beliefs, and literally attract a life that's aligned and abundant.
I mean, it sounds fucking awesome to me.
If that interests you, I have an application form in the description box below. You have to apply for this type of program because I only take 2 to 3 empaths per month over a 12-week period, and I really want to give you my undivided energy, attention, and guidance. So I keep it small, but don't worry if you're not accepted this round. I'll get to you. You'll hear from me by email, and we will get you started as soon as there's a spot open. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope it was helpful for you. Let me know in the comments what resonated. If you have any, you know, synchronistic, I don't even know if that's a word, synchronistic situations that have happened in your life that you want to share, or abundant situations that just have popped out of the sky for you, share it in the comments below so we can celebrate that together. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking, commenting, sharing, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.